just had a lovely call with my auntie. I've just made a hot chocolate, the optician's one. So nice. I think the cream's like melting. I'm about to do a face mask. I actually got these in Turkey and I'm really excited to try. It's like a collagen mask, elasticity and anti-aging. Guys, I actually realised I need to sort out my eye bags because every time I'm like in a photo, I'm like, oh my god, my eye bags are huge. But yeah, I'm really excited. I've journaled this morning, having like a slow morning. I've decided, basically I'm obsessed. I've got this bedding and these pajamas and it matches and it's so cute. And I'm thinking I could do some prints like here. So I'm just scrolling on Pinterest and then I'm going to go to Boots and print off some photos so I can stick them on my wall. I'm also thinking my other wall looks a bit plain, but I'm thinking then once I can do like bigger posters and like have them online, whereas like here I feel like I want like a little like just selection of like little photos and put them together, if that makes sense. This is wet. Oh my god. Okay, this is actually so, like, sorry, look how much goodness that has on it. The only thing is I actually get a bit stressed out when it's got loads of stuff on it. I feel like it irritates, I don't know, my senses. Yesterday I went to the cinema alone and it was so nice and it's made me like more realize it's made me remember that I need to like consciously date myself again, because, which I know sounds crazy because you're probably like, well, you spend a lot of time with yourself anyway, but I'm not really spending time with myself like actively. Like I'm really not present when I'm spending time with myself recently. I'm like avoiding my feelings and just like scrolling, so that's not really active time with myself. I'm not hearing anything, I'm not hearing my own like wisdom, I'm not hearing my own thoughts. And I was like actually spending time with myself, like I used to do so much. I used to like actively like take myself on solo dates like every 2 weeks, and like it would be so nice. I'd like take myself to the Tate, like walk around, like walk home, and then like on that walk home I'd like actually like be talking to myself so much, and like I'd hear so much advice from like my higher self, which is like she's like me who like already knows that I'm where I need to be, so she has all of the advice, but I'm just like never present enough to like let her voice come through. So yeah, that's my thing. I need to like actively date myself again. Okay, this can look crazy. Ooh. Oh my god, that's so refreshing. Oh, it's so cold. Maybe having this and then a hot chocolate. I don't know if that was a vibe or not. Yeah, I think it is a vibe. Oh my god, I can't tell you how cold it is. Oh, hey guys. Oh, it's, wait, my skin is gonna feel incredible. I should dye my eyebrows first. Oh my god, I'm so silly. Okay. Yeah, no, this feels good actually. I think always the idea of the coldness on my face puts me off. Because when I was younger, my brother basically didn't like moisturizer, and then I obviously just copied him and was like, I don't like the feeling of moisturizing stuff on my skin. So, but I actually do, but like, I tell myself I don't for some reason. Okay, this is literally so, obviously wrap it down my neck. Hey divas. Yeah, so yesterday the cinema was actually really good. I'm definitely gonna go alone. They've got this film called Christie that's coming out in November. I didn't really know the film I was watching yesterday, and I can't lie, I didn't really, okay, I won't lie, it actually made me sad because her dad died in it and I was like, brilliant. And yes, that made me feel, this is literally so like, there's so much on it. I'm so like, my hands are so wet right now. But yeah, I watched Regretting You, I think, which was really good. And it was a really nice experience and a really nice vibe. But I really want to go again and watch a film that I actually want to see. So I really like the trailer Christie because I really enjoy like boxing films. I literally love Creed so much. Like I love it. And I feel like boxing really reminds me of my dad. And it's about a girl. So I really want to watch that. Oh my God, I should watch I, Tanya. Oh, that's such a good idea. I remember last time when I went home, me and my dad watched that together and it was so nice. Like it was such a good film. But yeah, I think I want to watch like Christie. it comes out in November, so I'll definitely do that again. But I would actually really recommend going to the cinema by yourself. It's so nice. Like, it's actually just such a nice experience. I feel like I've rubbed too much on my neck. I don't want to get my hair wet. Anyway, I'm going to my Pinterest board now. Whoa, I look so crazy. Tissot. Okay, bye. I look so good. I'm running late. Oh God. Basically I'm going to this flea market with my friend, and I don't check things before I go, because then I got the ticket and then I was like, wait, let me see how far away this was, because it's like in East. An hour and 10 minutes away. It's fine though. It's literally fine because I'm dressed, so it's fine. I just feel like these drinks, we've talked about this before. I honestly repeat everything. These drinks make me feel so straight. Also, I'm absolutely so happy that I printed off them Princess Days. My room just looks so glorious now. Do you want to see? Ow! I shit my tooth with my earring. Yeah. Ooh. Guys, I've been posting consistently on TikTok. I gained like 50 followers. I was very happy. I know that sounds really small and quite losery for me to say, but I'm really happy about it. I'm like, also, I've manifested everything else I've wanted in my life. That's the only thing to come next, is like grow a community where like I can just like yap and make people feel safe. Not that I really do that on there, because I literally just post my outfit videos and I get too scared to talk on there, but you know, we're getting there. I did one video talking and it was okay. It was quite nice. So yeah, I actually need to leave. I'm gonna be quite late. Also, my makeup was not working today. Like, everything I was doing, I had to take it off and redo it, and then everything I was doing, it wasn't working, and I was like, I literally want to die. I don't, but like, I was like, this is too much for me. And basically I have so much to do today, so basically I need to obviously do a podcast episode, edit this vlog and add some more stuff to it, because I've got literally nothing to put in this vlog. Then I need to literally sit and do like so much like extra work from work, because work's been so busy this week, and like I had the Friday off and I didn't get everything done that I need to get done, and there's like deadlines that have been thrown at us, so I kind of need to sit and like do that. And then I need to like sit and do my performance review for work. How dead on a Sunday is my own fault. The performance review is my own fault. The data is not. The other ones is my fault, because I've had to do this for like months. But it's like, you know, when you have to like write about yourself, I'm like, I don't know. And like, basically my old one-to-ones were with like someone I was like besties with, so like I'd just joking that I'd be like, I think I stayed this cool because now I'm more confident, or like I would just not be that serious. I have to be serious. I don't think I'm very good at being serious. I'm not really a serious person, you know. Yesterday James got his Carhartt jacket, very happy, looks lovely. Got him to get like a different shade, like the navy blue one, looks very lovely, very nice. So that was nice. And then yeah, I actually have to go now because I'm gonna be late, but hopefully there'll be more to add to this vlog. Maybe it will just be clips of the flea market, you know, because if I'm traveling an hour and oh, I also got this new book, which I'm really excited to read. I don't actually know what it's about, but I saw it on my TikTok, and then I was like, perfect. And then I saw it on my friend's story, and I was like, this is a sign I should get it. And then I took myself out the other day and I got it. So actually this hour journey could be quite nice, because I'll read. It's not even the fact that it's an hour. I don't mind that it's an hour. It's that I have to literally change like 1 tube, 2 tubes and a bus. That's the part that stresses me out. Like, if it was an hour there, then I would be fine. But it's not, and I'm really late. Okay, bye. Guys, I can't lie, I didn't go to the vintage flea market because I was basically already really late, and then I was like, I can't be able to go for like an hour and like 10 minutes on transport. Anyway, I went for a coffee and that was really nice, but I was thinking this YouTube video literally has no value, so I wanted to kind of say, obviously the clocks are turning back and I think everyone gets a bit scared of winter, and I just did a podcast episode on this, so I feel like I'm literally saying the same things twice, but this will actually come out first, so it's fine. And I don't actually think my YouTube and podcast cross over, but I just think like this winter, I think everyone gets really scared of it. I think see it as a really beautiful time to reconnect with yourself. I'm definitely trying to reframe my mindset, because obviously like as winter comes, I just think it's natural, like seasonal depression is such a real thing, and I just think there's like so many little moments of joy that you can create for yourself, and I think it's a really beautiful time to remember that you are so much more in control of what you're doing, and like these months are actually a blessing because you can literally like reconnect so much. I think it's such a beautiful time to like remember to like make your room, or like the space that you're in, like a really beautiful space for yourself. I love like how much joy my pink mood lighting brings me. I love when I light all my candles. I love when my room feels really cozy, and I've just put all the wall prints on my room, which feels really good because I sit and lay there and then they're basically like now in my view, which is so beautiful. And it's like, it really wasn't that hard to do. Like it was literally so easy. I literally scrolled on Pinterest and was literally like saw the prints I wanted and then printed them off in Boots. Like it was so easy, and it's brought me so much joy already. I got new bedding and new pajamas. Like treat yourself, actually just treat yourself. It generally brought me so much joy. I was like, this is fantastic. And actually like I was just talking in my podcast about like I'm actually excited to like be like reconnecting back with myself, and I think it's really easy like in the summer months to kind of ignore all of that and like not really know who you are and kind of just roll on, because there's always something happening and there's always something to be doing, so you don't really have to sit there and like face your feelings. But I think winter is a really beautiful time because it kind of allows you to sit there and face your feelings even if you feel like you don't want to. I also think like as a generation we don't really sit with ourselves. We find it really uncomfortable. Like I've sat and spoke to my friends about, and they would be like, I couldn't like sit with myself for like 10 minutes and just like not have any distractions. And I do really understand that, and it's really easy to fall into, but I think you owe it to yourself to actually sit and get to know yourself. And I think even if you challenge yourself for like 5 minutes to actually sit there with no distractions and let your thoughts like process and let them actually happen, and I think you can really understand better who you are as a person. And that's always such a beautiful thing to do. Like it feels scary and it feels uncomfortable, but you have so much wisdom that like is waiting to be heard. And I think this time is actually a really good time to kind of allow that and let it in. I was saying I definitely want to like focus on like journaling a bit more, and I think there's a lot of expectation around journaling to be like, I don't know where to start, I don't know what to do. I think honestly just putting the pen to the paper is a really beautiful process, and you don't have to journal as if someone is going to read it. Like it's literally for you. Like there's no pressure, and you can also get really good journaling prompts off like Pinterest. You can get really good journaling prompts anywhere, but I really like, I've been really sad recently because I haven't been journaling every day, and I give myself empathy and compassion for that. I literally haven't been in a space, and I've been completely disconnected from my thoughts and my feelings, and for the first time in my life I really haven't wanted to feel them, and I give myself empathy for that, and I really understand why. Obviously grief is a very heavy thing, and like I think it's easy to not want to feel your feelings in this, but equally as a person who's done so much healing and done everything to face my thoughts and feelings, I've then felt really disconnected not doing that. So it's kind of like a catch-22. It's been like I haven't wanted to face my feelings because they're too hard and grief is too heavy, but then equally I'm doing myself a disservice because now I'm not feeling joy in like most of the things that I'm doing, even though feelings are really hard and they're not, I don't know, like feelings are like a very scary thing. I promise you like nothing will hurt more than not facing them and then them just demanding to be felt. I've had that so many times before, and like once you let it pass, it passes. Like they don't stay forever. And I think being a human being and generally feeling everything is actually like what you're here for. Like that is literally your whole soul's experience, is to like understand and know yourself better and feel everything. And through feeling things you bring yourself so much joy, and you connect with people and you make all these connections, and that's kind of what life is about. I don't know, is that what life's about? I don't know. Yeah, but my point is like if you can like generally like this winter like set yourself kind of things to be like, I want to get to know myself on a deeper level, like I want to like know who I am as a person. I used to generally like hate myself as a human being. Like I generally used to cover all the mirrors in my house and like not be able to look at myself, and that makes my heart like so sad for myself. I'm like, oh my god, and it's really uncomfortable. Like I get like not liking yourself and any of these things, but actually like when you sit with yourself and you hear your own thoughts and you hear your own wisdom, and I don't know, like even like doing mirror work and like looking at yourself in the mirror and actually like appreciating, like separating your human being from like your soul, is like generally you start to see yourself in such a different light. And like now I could never imagine like speaking to myself the way that I used to speak to myself. Of course it comes up in moments, of course it's like something that is in my brain. It was in my brain for so long of my life. I basically had to undo like 23 years of like my whole thought process. And obviously naturally it's going to come up, and obviously naturally I'm going to sit there sometimes because it's more comfortable to stay there than what it is to do the work of, you know, making myself feel good again. But it's less scarier now because I know deep down I have the tools. I feel like once you're aware of things, it's very hard to go back into treating yourself very poorly because you're aware, like you know it, like that becomes your regular, and that is like almost rewiring your brain patterns. And yeah, I just think this winter, like you deserve to give yourself so much love, so much compassion, like really get to know who you are as a being. And genuinely like all of these things now are such good tools for like your continue. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm like getting nervous. But I get so nervous when I end up speaking about like this stuff, which I'm actually really passionate about. But I'm like, oh my God, what if everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're saying everything wrong. Because I feel like I don't articulate myself well. That's one thing. Maybe that's what I'm going to do this winter. I'm going to watch YouTubes on how to articulate yourself better, because I have all the thoughts in my brain. I get really excited to get them out, and then I feel like I don't do myself any justice or service when I actually say them. So that's annoying. But my intentions are pure, so it's okay. I don't know. Yeah, I was also saying that doing yourself like little rituals is really nice, and I think makes winter a lot more bearable. Like I've decided now that whenever I'm sad, I will have opticians like hot chocolate sachets in my cupboard, so then I can just make myself a hot chocolate, and naturally that will bring me joy because hot chocolates are so cozy and warm. And yeah, I think it's about knowing what little pieces can bring you joy, and I think it's about trying to bring as much joy into your day as possible. And joy as in moments. I think moments are the points where joy comes from, like little moments when you're sat there and you can hear your own voice and you're like, oh my God, I've missed you. Like, oh my God, yes, like that makes so much sense. Like, thank you for helping me not spiral. Or like little moments of reading and just being in like a beautiful safe space and being like, I created this for myself. Or journaling and looking back and being like, wow, like I've come so far. Or like the simplicity of a hot chocolate with whipped cream on marshmallows, like stunning. Anyway, I'm gonna go have an everything shower now because they also bring me so much joy. Like genuinely, like every week, like I normally have an everything shower on a Friday, but I had plans on Friday, so I didn't do it on Friday. But I normally have an everything shower in my work break on lunch, and it generally brings me so much joy because I know I'll be less stressed afterwards. Like even if everything is going wrong, my everything shower will make me feel good, and it like rewires my brain. I don't know, like it's just incredible. I feel like because it feels like I'm fully cleansing like everything away, so like my stress is going away with it. Yeah. Anyway, I guess, yeah, I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for being here. I don't know, I get nervous talking. I don't know why I do it. But yeah, thank you for being here. I hope you have beautiful weeks, and I hope that we ease ourselves into winter and that we have a beautiful time, and we really see it as like a beautiful times of the seasons changing, us getting to rest, us getting to relax, and actually just like reconnect with ourselves. So yeah. Okay, bye.